Good morning.
Yeah, you see, people want to see me complaining, and what we don't see on the camera is when somebody else complains.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. I never complain.
So we made it through a weekend of motor sailing, and we're at Godfrey Bay this morning after our first overnight since October 24th of last year.
And wow, what an unplanned weekend, but it was a great weekend. It was pretty great. We were able to be on the boat by ourselves, moved it from Norfolk all the way up to Deltaville. We'll get to Deltaville in a couple of hours. But it was nice to be on the boat and nice to anchor out. We successfully dropped the anchor. Still have to pull it up. But it was nice to be able to do that.
And I won't lie, all the little things on the boat that need to be done that you don't think about are definitely a lot harder for me right now.
Yeah.
And that's just on motor sailing on a light wind day.
It's kind of tough to do the videos and post photos because it always looks like it's so much easier than it is. But the reality is that we're not quite here, quite ready to be doing this. It was great to do it for this weekend. So we just put together a little video of our trip from Norfolk to Deltaville, but nothing has changed. Listen is still for sale, and we're still focusing on Aron's recovery. We just wanted to share this weekend because it was beautiful weather and we saw a gorgeous sunset and a gorgeous sunrise today.
We missed the meteors last night.
We saw a lot of satellites.
We saw a lot of satellites last night. We were looking for the meteors, but when we found out we were supposed to be looking for them at like maybe 4 a.m., 5 a.m., we went to bed much, much earlier than that, and we didn't get up until the sunrise.
Yeah.
So we missed them.
Yeah.
I think we'll be on the boat again sometime before it sells, but we'll see.
Yeah. So stay tuned and thanks for watching.
Cheers. Bye. Thumbs up. Listen.
We had a beautiful evening last night, first night on the boat since last October. And this morning, Aron has decided the boat hasn't been washed for a few months.
And it's covered with all the smoke debris from Canada.
So this isn't really on your to-do list. I mean, on your allowed activities. I guess it's not allowed.
It's not disallowed.
It's not disallowed, but it's contributing to you getting tired. This is a look at the marina that we're at here in Norfolk. We don't want to confuse anybody, but Listen is for sale. As you saw if you watched last week's video, we are selling Listen so we can focus on Aron's recovery. But as long as we still have it, we're going to try to enjoy it a little bit. And this weekend we are moving it back up to Deltaville and possibly going to anchor out overnight.
I had my shower outdoors today.
How are you feeling?
Tired.
Sorry, but in my defense I did offer to do it.
Alright, so we need to get ready to head out, take the rental car back. We have to hurry.
I'm ready.
We're at time of departure right now. And we have a lot of stuff to do.
I thought it was 9:30. Wait a minute. See, as much as things change, the more they change, what do they say? The more they change, the more they stay the same. Anyway.
So yes, you've had your shower.
No. This is a roughing it weekend. I'm roughing it.
Right.
We're going to push off the dock and take our lines with us. This shouldn't take too long. We're going to unhook the power and get the cable. So you can see it's hooked up on the dock. We'll bring it on board.
So I'm going to need you to stay here. I'm going to go onto the dock and throw you a line that you can loop around.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to turn this off so I can help.
Okay.
All right, we're ready to push off the dock. Just the two of us. Light winds, so we're going to be fine. Aron's got the back and I've got the front. When he says ready, I'm just going to release this line. Anyway, off the dock, going by the ships. That was a little stressful. We did it all by ourselves. Coming up to a ship. It's a light breeze out here. Another beautiful day on the water. We left a lot later than we planned. Aron is resting, and I'm at watch. I'm mostly hoping I can see some dolphins because there's not much else to see at the moment. So I'm hoping maybe the motor will attract some dolphins. Coming up to all the ships outside of Cape Charles. Still motoring. And it's very hot. I think it's about 95 degrees. And the breeze is hot. So it's not really giving much relief. Got about 5 hours to go before we get to Gwen's Island, which is where we're planning to anchor out tonight. Still sailing with our jib out, motor sailing. Not able to put the mainsail up with just the two of us. We're making pretty good time. Just passing the Wolf Trap Lighthouse. And we've decided that we're going to anchor outside of Gwen's Island. I never have any complaints about a great day on the water. Off in the distance is Gwen's Island. We are planning to anchor out on the other side. So we should be there in about an hour. So as much as we enjoy being out on the water, we're just not able to be out here as often as we want. And that's why Listen is for sale. So we can just focus our attention on his recovery and not be stressed about this beautiful boat sitting, not being used.
Really comfortable.
We dropped the anchor here in, what is this, Godfrey Bay?
Godfrey Bay.
Just on the back side of Gwen's Island.
Now I have to remember.
And now that the anchor is dropped, we have to do the snubber.
I gotta remember how to tie a rolling hitch. I might have to go Google it.
It's been a while.
I'm trying to remember this, and I want to get enough through that I can do a double one. So I think I come around it like this, and pull that way, 2, and around like this. I'm pretty sure that is it, and that will hold. That is a rolling hitch. If it's not a rolling hitch, it's the knot that I've used numerous times. Let's see if I've got enough to do this double.
Manually.
No, we haven't been on road. And sometimes I'll take another one, put it right here, and just pull this to where it rides right in the middle.
Oh.
So what I do another rolling hitch on this one, or what I call a rolling hitch. Whatever knot I'm tying, that kind of seems to work. And that is my whatchamacallit. What is that? Snubber.
now it is time for dinner. Tonight's dinner is crab cakes from JW Seafood.
Oh, yeah.
What a beautiful morning. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm to it right now.
You can't get up?
It's good. That's how easy it is to get out of bed.
I think we had a request for the, getting some of the pain and suffering on video.
Oh, well, so that's one, but I got my shirt on this morning without help.
Yay. Progress. You did a lot of things without help. All right, so we have about 2 hours to finish our unplanned weekend.
That's right.
So we're going to get ready to pull up the anchor.
Well, yeah, turn the generator off.
Oh yeah.
Now that we finally de-winterized the generator in August.
So that's the thing. We're on the boat and it looks like we're having a great time relaxing and enjoying the sunsets and the sunrises.
We do.
And we do all that. We do enjoy all of that, but the reality is that it's a lot of physical things that also have to be done that we're not ready. Aron's not ready physically to be doing this on a regular basis. So this is kind of a one-off weekend.
Yeah.
Probably truly the last weekend we'll be enjoying on this one because it's going to sell.
We'll see. Oh, jeez. And the walk around does help, but it doesn't make it perfect.
Oh.
Guess what?
We need to start the engine. It was like, how are we going to pull the anchor up if the engine's not on?
Well, not only that, somebody has to be back there driving too.
Right.
Yeah.
So I guess that's my job.
I think so.
We're on it. Do you need me to be moving it yet?
No, not yet. Hey, look at that. Both knots lasted. And with no wind, or little wind, you don't have to drive. Kind of let the anchor
Come up.
slowly, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's straight down.
Wow. So there's a little mud. It was good holding.
Oh yeah, I mean, when I backed down on it, this was just the first time I ever played. All right, now we might have to bump it forward just a little bit.
All right.
What's your counter say now?
8 feet.
We're floating. 3.
I'll start moving.
I mean,
Uh-oh.
Oh.
You didn't turn off the anchor
our
pearl.
anchor alarm's going off.
Uh-oh. We're moving. Oh, did we not turn the instruments on or anything? I gotta run down and do that. Just a little out of practice. Get everything hooked up.
We didn't leave anything behind, did we?
Doesn't appear so.
Oh, there's crab. Yes, we could have caught that one last night. We could have
We
had
didn't
crab.
even put the crab pot down.
We could have had crab last night.
We should have put the crab pot down.
We needed to wait for it.
Oh.
I don't think a can of green beans or what is it? New England clam chowder would actually do well for bait.
Next stop, Deltaville. I love it.
I was just thinking, around this time.
2020.
Wait, was it 2.5 years ago?
No,
or
it was
actually
in 2020. It was 3 years ago.
that we did our first sail from Traveler. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
And we went out, and it was actually some heavy weather. We had no idea what we were doing.
Yeah.
It was our first sail solo, basically. Right? Today, I'm actually on our first solo sails. I'm afraid to take the mainsail up, but that's from a physical perspective. Back then, I mean, that first time on the sailboat, it was rough seas. There was a storm coming. We'd never taken the sack back up. What's the first thing that we do? We figure out how to raise that sail, and I mean, we were out in some heavy seas and everything, not knowing what we didn't know.
Ignorance is bliss.
It was.
Yeah. We've been sailing since 2020.
Well, August of 2020. 3 years.
3 years. Wow.
As of next weekend.
Yeah. Oh, so this is kind of like an anniversary sail.
Kind of a first sail, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Ironic.
Anyways, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. And I was just thinking how much I really like being on the boat. And this is such a unique experience. And nothing beats being on the boat in the middle of the water. It's like you're on a floating island. It's so beautiful. That's what I like. This is what I like. Just the sound of the water. It's nicer when the sails are up and there's no engine noise. But just being out on the water, and the scenery is ever changing. It's just so nice to be just constantly going somewhere, place to place, from anchor to anchor. You rest, I've got this. And we're back. Just have to navigate through this channel and dock in our slip at Norton Yachts. All right. I'm going to record a little bit, but then I'm going to have to help. We arrived a little bit early, and we are backing in to the first open slip here that you see on the right.
Water in front of it.
Oh yeah. What's the depth right here?
7'6".
You got this.
Tell me how I clear on that side. Good?
Yeah. Looks pretty good from here. Tighter, now you're gonna hit the dock. Tight. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna jump off. And there we are, back in the slip. Good job.